Easter service was so much more than a special mass, like Ryan and I were just talking about. Former Wall Street Journal Vatican correspondent Francis X. Rocca is in Rome this morning. Thank you for joining us from Rome, Frank.
Glad to be here, Hannah. Thank you.
So we were just looking at pictures of Pope Francis. We saw him in the Pope Mobile. He was waving to masses along the streets of Vatican City. You've been covering the Vatican for quite some time now. How important is it for the public, for the world, to see him out like this?
Well, yeah, it's reassuring. I mean, he's had some several weeks earlier this year. He wasn't able to read speeches, and he was not doing well. And last Sunday, Palm Sunday, he didn't read his homily, so people were concerned. But on Thursday, he read a long homily. He seemed in good form. The Friday, he skipped the procession, but he did that last year too, in 2023, as a precaution. So it's cold outside at night. Yes, as was mentioned earlier, he was a little bit clearing his throat a little bit, but he sounded fine, and he was in good form.
Yeah, like you mentioned, he did not deliver his Palm homily, his Sunday homily, did not preside over the procession on Friday. We could see the empty chair in that video there that we're watching on our screen. Can you tell us about concerns over his health and his frail condition?
Well, I mean, ever since summer of 2021, when he had surgery to remove part of his colon, his health he's been having a bunch of health problems. I mean, for the last couple of years almost, he really hasn't been able to walk very well, and he's been using a wheelchair and or a cane. He was hospitalized last year twice, once for bronchitis or pneumonia, depending on some respiratory problems in any case, and once to repair a hernia. So, he's 87 years old. He pushes himself very hard. He has had a respiratory problem since he was a young man, had part of his lung removed. So, it's a challenge. But as we can see, he has good days and bad days, and he's still very determined.
I think you're right. And recently, the Pope wrote a letter to Israelis. He was condemning rising anti-Semitism since, of course, the October 7th terrorist attacks. He's also spoken out and condemned the war in Gaza. Can you talk to us about the influence of the Catholic Church in this day and age, Frank?
Well, that's a good question. I mean, remember Stalin's very famous crack that how many legions does the Pope have? The Pope doesn't have hard power, but he does have soft power. Unfortunately, that doesn't translate for him always into getting what he wants. He has been calling for a ceasefire in Gaza from the beginning of the war. He also always balances that out by calling for the release of the hostages that were taken by Hamas on October 7th. It's a very sensitive point. Today, he spoke extensively about Gaza and about the suffering, particularly of children there, and called for humanitarian aid. Likewise, he's been calling for an end to the war in Ukraine, and that hasn't produced the result, obviously, he wants. But he mentioned that again today, and he specifically called for a prisoner exchange between Russia and Ukraine.
Francis X. Rocca joining us from Rome this Easter Sunday. Thank you so much for joining us. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.